profit muscle.
They would have Michael Jackson
or worse.
I don't know if I should tell you this, but I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people that want to get rid of me. They don't want me here anymore.
I don't understand it. What do you mean?
I can't talk about it over the phone. I don't know what's going to happen.
Michael had notes, and they planned to take my brother out, and my brother knew it, and that's why he told me repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly that this was going to happen to him. He explained it to me. He explained it's because of my catalog, which is my publishing.
Before Michael Jackson dies in his bedroom, he makes a voice memo on his doctor's iPhone.
I want to say, he is the greatest entertainer in the world.
While under the direct care of the man accused of killing him.
Heard the doctor tell in his own voice what happened the day Michael Jackson died. Murray is accused of involuntary manslaughter, giving Jackson an overdose of sedatives and an anesthetic.
Because I gave Michael Jackson 25 milligrams of propofol over 3 to 5 minutes. All of the doctors, 7 doctors in the trial showed that there could be no propofol effect. This is by Dr. Rogers, which is what I told the police. The most hidden treasure trove of his life is with me. But I have protected Michael.
Yeah, right. They tried to do the same thing with Ye, giving him wrong medication to sacrifice him.
They tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, Wois, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look.
They would have Michael Jackson
or worse.
And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched the medication, and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah.
These will be my final show performances in London. This will be it. This is it. And when I say this is it, it really means this is it.
Involuntary manslaughter.
These people were all involved. Mind you, the will, I truly believe and I know that the will is fake. Because Michael was in New York when the will was signed, and they say he signed it in LA, and he did not. And they know this. But yet they put themselves as the executors on this estate. There was another guy that was in the will, Barry Siegel, but he pleasantly removed himself from it. Why would he do that? Because he knew that it was fake and he wasn't going to get involved in the skullduggery. That's why.
In the final interview,
you physically changed, haven't you? The photographs of you, if I look at them.
No, it's called adolescence. It's called growing and changing.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. I've had no plastic surgery on my face, just my nose. It helped me breathe better so I can hit higher notes and have clear. The press decided to add on all this stuff. Nothing's been done to my eyes, cheekbones, chins, lips, nothing. They made it all up.
Do you think that people do go too far with plastic surgery, generally? Do you think
it's
become... So why are you so defensive when people say Mick Jagger's had one, Paul McCartney may have had one, Michael Jackson's had one?
They don't do it that way.
What do they do?
They just pick on me like I'm the only one that does it. That's why.
So if people said, well, actually, Michael's the same as everyone else,
yeah,
then it wouldn't upset you so much.
It wouldn't upset me so much.
You know, if you want to have a facelift, you have a facelift.
Yeah, if it makes you happy. Which was a rumor. They said I was putting on cream to make myself lighter. That's not true. I have vitiligo.
You have a condition.
the loss of pigment exposes vitiligo sufferers to great risk of skin cancer, requiring constant shade from the sun and thick makeup or sunblock to lessen the exposure.
You had a terrible time.
Yeah.
And in fact, I had a look at some pictures of you during that period. And you did have a lot of spots.
Yeah. Yeah. And being shy as I am and was, and even worse than, terribly sick. It's like a disease.
You're saying you've only ever had one piece of surgery on your nose?
2.
You've had 2?
As I can remember. No. I was severely burned.
Yeah. But apart from having that surgery because of obviously the injury of the fire, you done nothing to your cheeks?
No. These chickens?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't had any inserts?
No. My father got...
What about your dimple?
Can we get over this plastic surgery garbage? This is tabloid stuff.
Well,
you're beyond this.
I know.
You're a respected
well,
journalist.
I know
They call me weird overnight, strange, wacko. You know, they said I'm a girl, homosexual. He wants to buy the elephant man bones. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber. None of that stuff is true.
And some of the differences in opinion.
So you're happy you did it now?
Yeah, because I've shared.
Even though you've been attacked, even though people in America say you shouldn't look after your own children?
Yeah, but a lot of people said, leave him alone, shut the hell up. A lot of people.
The defense is going to try to paint my brother out to be a drug addict, and he was very dependent on drugs, and it's not true, because how can someone be dependent on drugs? And it's just 2008, he was dancing 4 hours a day, and he had a 5-year plan of starting a new life.
What is a 36-year-old man doing sleeping with a 12-year-old boy, or a series of them? Right. Okay, when you say boys, it's not just boys, and I've never invited just boys to come in my room. Come on, that's ridiculous. And that's a ridiculous question. But since people want to hear it, you know, the answer, I'll be happy to answer it. I have never invited anyone into my bed, ever. Children love me, I love them, they follow me, they want to be with me.
That was a good comeback, Mike. The media is always trying to spin the truth, as Ye confirms.
But every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
They can't scare you, they can't control you, they can't... They try to suppress you.
They can't control me. My mama was sacrificed. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
Well, you heard it from the horse's mouth. A lot of people are worried about Ye missing. We need to pray together. Follow me at Prophet Muscle on Twitter for more updates. God bless you.
Have a great fight, Prophet Muscle.
I created that word kinga, which means we all people are descendant of righteous kings like God, with a good heart to help each other, to replace it with that negative word so we finally have a positive connotation in the community. And I'm talking about all people.
I see what kind of good person you were. Boom, that was it.
No sex, no drugs, no love, no party.
Kingas.
Subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you.